Welcome back to Star Trek Online, everybody. I am your host, the Housecoat Gamer. The revolution shall be televised. And it won't be nice.
We've received a coded message from your Vaudois friend, Commander Eldex. It seems he's finally ready to help us. He wants to meet,
Saw
and he
that
asked
coming.
for you by name. He said he wouldn't deal with anyone else. I'm still skeptical, however. This wouldn't be the first time the Vaudois have tried to set a trap for us. So be careful. I've spoken to Admiral Tuvok, and he suggested that 7 of 9 could join you as a technical expert. I see no reason why she shouldn't, and if things go wrong, it will be good to have an ally you can trust. Eldex sent us coordinates for a location in the Millennia system. It's not Vaudois space, but there is a Hirogen relay in the area. Watch out for unwanted guests.
I knew it. I knew that was going to happen. I knew my traits were going to be reset, or at the very least removed. If they get reset when I open that map, I am not going to be a happy man. But I can take solace in one thing. The one thing being that I'm gonna share this to Cryptic as soon as possible. Mostly to make sure that these bugs never happen again. I mean, I know it's not their fault, not technically, but you can't help but feel a little annoyed. So far, so good.
Greetings. Admiral Tuvok has requested I assist you for the duration of this mission. Admiral Tuvok understands this may upset Eldex, so I shall be the only one who aids you. Voyager will maintain its distance. I am ready for transport.
Let's go over the point of this operation. Gall has called all available supremacy leaders to Cartella. I do not know how many of my people are infected with those creatures we saw there, but I'm sure there is more than one. We need to expose them for the abominations they are. The Supremacy is keeping a tight control on all subspace transmissions. We'll need control of the array to broadcast what we find on Cartella to not only my people, but the entire quadrant. To control the array, we need to control one of the Hirogen ships. Make sure to leave the one I have marked reasonably intact.
Easily done. All I have to do is just approach. And while we're talking, engage the cloaking device. Engage the cloak. Sorry. Submarine game that came to mind a long time ago.
Intruding Vaudois ships! You have trespassed in Hirogen space! This is our space, and this is our array! No trades, no compromises, no mercy.
You honestly thought that was gonna work? Buddy, I have countermeasures to your nonsense. Not as much as I'd like. But given the console layout, as well as the turn rate of this thing, I suppose it will have to do. I just wish I had room for it. That way I could fit every console on this thing. But that's not happening, so...
to board the Hirogen ship and take the communications console on the bridge. I can use that to take control of the array.
I have extensive experience with these systems. I will beam down to aid in the operation of the Hirogen ship. Are you ready to proceed?
Always.
We need the communications console intact. Whatever else happens is of no concern to me.
We must first disconnect the console from the ship's data network.
Ah, there it is.
We also need the isolinear storage assembly. It will be behind a locked door on the bridge.
What are you doing, Kagan? I do not want to know what's in those. In fact, I would pointedly like to know nothing about what's in those.
Transporter standing by. Transport complete.
We have the console. There is no way the Vaadwaur will allow a Klingon vessel into our space, and Cartella defenses have been upgraded since your last trick with the holo projector. Take one of the ships in my fleet. Send yours away. You can contact it once we've completed our mission. I will beam over some of your crew to assist you when we get to our destination. We'll scuttle the Hirogen ship so they won't know the console is missing. Then we can continue on to Cartella for the meeting. I have loaned some officers to attend to the duty stations on the frigate you now command.
Ship is under attack.
I'm picking up an incoming Benthan vessel on long-range sensors. Our ships are out of range, and we are in a Vaadwaur vessel. It is unlikely the Benthans will give us a chance to explain the situation.
Uh-oh.
They are not altering course. Disabling their vessel may be the only option.
Oh boy.
Attention, Vaadwaur vessels. You are in violation of several codes of conduct in this area of space, and your ships have been identified as perpetrators of crimes against the Benthan Guard and its protectorates. Stand down and prepare to be boarded.
Why does everyone always say that? From the
They cannot
Romulans
escape
to
the system.
everything. I won't shoot until...
There is no need to destroy that ship.
well, they're done talking.
You may have a quarrel with the Benthans, Eldix. We do not.
I will not let the plan be ruined. I've jammed the Benthan ship's communications so they can't signal for help. You know what needs to be done. No one can know what happened here.
Unacceptable. The Benthans are performing their assigned duties and have no way of knowing who or what we are. Sensors are detecting damage to the ship's long-range communications array. It will be days before they can restore warp power or send out a signal. We can leave now, complete our mission, and then return later to assist the Benthans.
That's not a risk I'm willing to take. They're in range of the Hirogen array. They could tap it to send out a call for help, or disable our modifications. The Hirogen could return and discover what happened. And if another Vaadwaur fleet finds them, there will be questions none of us want to answer. The Benthans must be silenced.
It is without honor to kill these people now that they are, well, disabled. and they're our allies. Even if this is a covert mission, killing them is dishonorable. Or at least that's what a Klingon would say. The Romulans will have something different to say.
We can put him in our brig or tow his ship away to buy ourselves more time. There is no need for more bloodshed. They did not need to die.
I trust you won't be so squeamish in the future. There is more riding on this plan than the lives of a handful of so-called peacekeepers.
The Borg place very little value on the life of one individual. Captain Janeway and the crew of Voyager showed me that that belief was incorrect. Given all they have been through, I had hoped Commander Eldix would place more value on the lives of others. It appears that his concern only extends to other Vaadwaur. Watch him carefully. Eldix cannot be trusted.
That was plain and clear, 7.
Gaul has increased security since your last visit. Let me do the talking.
Alrighty then.
Verification code 109947.
Verification accepted. Due to heightened security, all ships are required to reduce speed below full impulse for security scans.
One hurdle cleared. Continue to the manned security checkpoint.
Aww.
Disengage your engines and provide the proper security codes. My predecessor was more lax in her handling of security measures. She has paid the price for her errors in judgment. What is your security code?
Verification code Alpha 4742. Commander Eldix and squadron reporting. Do not make me late for the meeting.
Code accepted, Commander Eldix. Take your squadron to the marked position on the outer orbit ring.
Ignore the scans. Fly like you belong here. Good thing you didn't try to use a hologram again, isn't it?
There are 67 ships in this system. That is more than expected.
Gaul's planning something big. This must be the start. More ships are just more reasons not to get caught.
We're putting a great deal of trust in you, Commander.
I am after one goal, the liberation of my people from these monsters. I will do anything to achieve that, including betraying Gaul to save us all. It is time for someone with a stronger resolve to take up the cause that Gaul has abandoned. There are more ships in system than I had anticipated. But we can't stop now. Leaving would only make us look suspicious. I'm transmitting coordinates for a secure room near the meeting site. Beam down there. I will have a holographic disguise ready for you. Security is scanning for such tricks on ships, but I'm not sure they realize how many uses there are for holo-emitters.
Oh, there are many uses. Too many to count.
Here, use these holo projectors. Security is so focused on keeping intruders out of our space that they won't be looking for trouble on the ground. But try not to act suspicious. Our soldiers aren't as dumb as you seem to think they are.
Really?
You'll need to place these emitters around the leaders, which when activated will emit a low-level delta radiation pulse that should disrupt their isoboramine neurotransmitters, forcing their parasites out for a short period. You'll also need to place recording devices, so everything that happens is transmitted to the quadrant. I'll stay here with the transmitter and monitor your progress. This is more than a simple briefing. Gaul might even be here in person. So don't get caught. We're all dead if you do.
Kind of impossible to get caught. I mean, you only got one option in this mission, and that is, well, success. Wiser words were never said. Yep. Let's see if one of them decides to insult the Klingon Empire. Though that would be an unwise idea. After all, there's a Klingon here. In holographic disguise. Oh, you should be aware of the Undine. Hey, he asked for it.
You'll need to set up a signal booster so we can transmit our signal through the base's electronic security. There's a power console near to where the leadership is addressing the troops. Tie the repeater into the conduits there.
Easily done. Oh, those guys won't be saying that when a certain Klingon is done with them.
Hey! What are you doing? No one is allowed back here.
If we're finished here, I suggest we return to the crowd.
Now hear the words of our great leader, go!
Sir!
What do you want?
Someone found the guard. Quick, activate the device.
What? What's happening?
They're monsters! No, you did this! Traitor! Liar! What are you? Monster! Retrieval! Beast! Kill it!
Enough! Why are you letting your eyes deceive you? This is a plot by our enemies. They're trying to divide us. I say no. We will stand strong, united. We are Vatwa, and we will conquer our enemies.
Joe's right! This is insane! I'll stand with you! No! Go's a betrayer!
I see some of you are still loyal to our cause. The rest, you are cowards and traitors unworthy to be called Vatwa. Kill them.
I think our time here is done.
No
we should
kidding.
make our way to the extraction point.
I'm going to need the meat shields. Hold on a second. Why? Why does this always happen? But ha! I have video evidence. Like I said, I have video evidence. So the boys at Cryptic can actually fix the problem.
Get out! Get out now!
Oh no, it's get out! Get out of there! Get out!
I need to rally my people. The ones who aren't infected and who are willing to fight. The parasites will crush them if someone doesn't act. My allies are holding one of the space docks in the outer perimeter. Help me get there. I'll start coordinating the fight from there, and you'll be able to return to your ship.
I actually kind of enjoyed playing Krug there for a second. And now everybody's shooting at each other. As it should be.
We need to confirm the transmission made it to the array. Incoming hostiles. Handle them!
And you're dead.
Transmission signal is strong, and it's reaching the Hirogen communications array. Now all Vaudwall will know about the corruption among us. You should go. I need to prepare my people for the fight ahead.
Oh, believe me, you'll be getting prepared to hell a lot sooner than you think. For the end of the Delta Quadrant is coming. Well, the end of the Delta Quadrant arc, that is.
I am in contact with Voyager, and it is waiting with your vessel outside this system. We need to depart immediately.
That was an interesting broadcast. Half the quadrant's talking about it, and the rest are trying to find a way to claim responsibility for it. It would have been better if you could have exposed Gaul as well, and taken down the Vaudwar leadership in one act. But we'll take what we can get. The Vaudwar are in chaos, and if they're fighting one another, they're not fighting us. That will give us some room to maneuver.
Indeed it should. Housecoat Gaming, signing off.